Oh, yeah. I think that was a very important election. I think it was a total indictment of liberal overreach, especially on a few key issues. One was the handling of the pandemic, but I think more importantly, I think that was parents punching back in a big way. I mean, the whole struggle over parents' rights in schools, and what's being taught in schools, especially with gender ideology, policies that are being implemented in schools, parents do not like it. And they especially did not like the candidate who lost saying that parents shouldn't have any say in their kids' education. I think that sent a clear and resounding message to the left, whether they'll heed it or not, that they've pushed too hard. And I think definitely on gender ideology, but also just overreach in general and sort of usurping things from parents and the family that belong, decisions that belong in the home. And also I think it's interesting to note that, this election happened on the eve of the biggest abortion case to be heard in the Supreme Court in decades, where there's, talk of will Roe v. Wade be overturned. And I think that abortion advocates have tried to say, oh, this is going to come back and bite people. But no, the reality is I think it shows that people are ready for a post-Roe America. That you have a state that was a solidly blue state, knowing that the laws may change, and still feeling like, there's concerns that were pressing enough that they still, either cross the aisles. But I think it shows that a pro-life candidate can win in a state like that on the eve of this major abortion decision, which to me suggests, the country's ready for the law to change with regards to abortion. And it also shows that people don't like overreach. They don't like government overreach, and that's what has been happening. And so it was an indictment of that.
And of course, being a lawyer, it's not just when do we become human beings from conception on. It's who has the right to decide on abortion, is the state or the federal government. And that's probably, if it does get overturned, I think they'll push it back to the states. I am not I don't read all about that. I'm not, I try and read what I can about it, but I'm sure you're a lot more of an expert on that than me. But it's not just, it's procedural as well as substantive, right?
Right.
So